who. We've got work to do.
Not before you answer some questions.
Yes, I will. Let's meet.
Alright, so basically we're just going to go around to all of the drift events and try and get a higher score on all of them than the auto tune. Just as a basic start, but as you can see, once I get into my drift car, that's the favourite part of the game for me. A lot of games turn out that way as well. If they've got driving and drifting, then I tend to do a lot of drift events, regardless of skill. We're all human, and this is clearly not a drift car. So once I get over into the drift car, we'll have a bit of fun. See if we can beat some scores. Obviously a bit of an older game, not a lot of people online challenging on the daily, so it's just one of those things. We'll beat the ghost scores and then they'll keep upgrading probably, and then we'll have to beat it again. Really going the wrong way here, so making the other bit. I don't care about that one. Wow. This game is very poor with the lighting. As you can see, it sort of drops in and out as you make your way through tunnels and darker areas between buildings and stuff like that. It does make it very hard to see where you should be going. Which can happen in real life obviously, but a little bit far-fetched in this one. So that was my biggest downfall on the graphics for this game. Other than that, I think it's not too bad, considering the time that it was actually released and how games were going with their graphics at that point in time. I mean, it's no Forza, but we don't all like using an Xbox. Definitely not a fan of Xbox. Sorry for anyone out there that is, but yeah, definitely not for me. I stick to the Sony consoles. And yes, I would like to be upgraded and using a proper steering wheel and all that sort of stuff, but it's not for me at this point in time. So yes, I am just using the old analog stick controller. We'll see what we can do in the drifting world with just that and the old square button handbrake. Well, I can't wait to get into something with some better handling. This car's got a good note to it. I like the sound of it, but give it a red hot crack, considering it's a bit of a chasing car and not a little ricer that you can flick around on a dime, but give it a little crack in there. We've still got the target score for that one, so that's pretty average, but not that hard. So. Do love the sound of this car though, very cool, very realistic engine noises in this one. We've reached the event, so we'll jump over into one of the drift cars and see what we can get happening in this little zone. So I've got the 3 there. I haven't really done anything to the Porsche as of yet. That was just something different to try out with maybe a little bit more horsepower at the top end once it gets there. Mazda RX, one that I used in Need for Speed Heat quite a lot. In my opinion, not as good in this game for drifting as it was in Need for Speed Heat, but still, you know, a bit of a worthy candidate when it comes to doing the drifting. But this one here, I like this. There's a lot of power in it, and you can rack up a few points with this, linking some corners together with its horsepower, which is good. Nice and light. So we'll give it a go. I love the sound of this too. So nice. I have not driven it for a little while though.
Nice.
And as I mentioned, analog stick drifting with a square button for handbrake is not the easiest format to use, but reefer in the bends every now and then. Some nice little scores.
Got to be setting a record or something. Watch and learn, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about form, baby.
So we sort of obliterated that score that was already there, but we might give it another go, see if we can get to 1,000,000 points on that one. We sort of got 3/4 of the way there then, so we might give it another crack and see if we can top that with 1,000,000 points, and then we'll move on to the next one possibly. We'll give it another crack. But yeah, it definitely sounds cool, this one. Definitely sounds cool. Practice, another turn there. Probably would have though. A little drift line here. We'll write that one off, but that's alright. Go back up to our post and can't get that 1,000,000 points. maybe an element of lag in there at the moment too, which isn't helping at all. Sort of skips across the screen for me, but price you pay when you don't have good internet. So I have to admit that. So thank you neighbours, because we don't pay for the internet. So alert them to their share. Alright, so we'll go once more on the uphill battle, see if we can get to 1,000,000 points. Obviously the challenges there that get added in, and let's see what we can do. See the auto-tune scores going off again, so it's already above what we just scored.
Here we go. Can't stop, won't stop.
Glitchy. Controller setup isn't the best, but
So good. Keep it locked. I should try this with my eyes closed. Yeah, let's do this. They'll write stories about this drift. Tell it.
Trying my hardest to link them together there. Boost that score a little bit.
Playtime's over.
So we didn't quite get to the 1,000,000 points there, but we definitely went past that other auto log score there. Apologies calling it auto tune, but speed cards are not really doing too much for me. Not really interested in that much difference there, but